Are you feeling stuck in a phase where your GT score is not improving anymore? Your score has hit a plateau, which is leading to frustration and demotivation. So don't worry, you have clicked on the right video. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Dr. Ritik Duggar and I have completed my MBBS from Grand Government Medical College, Mumbai, and currently I am pursuing my DNB medicine residency. So I prepared for my NEET PG in last few months of internship, and in this video I'm going to share that how I improved my GT score in last few months, and I also share my mistakes so that you do not repeat the same mistake and how you can improve your GT score. Initially, when you start preparing, your GT score improves proportionally to your preparation. Like as the number of subjects you have covered increases, your GT score increases. But once you complete your entire syllabus, like your GT score gets stuck, like it hits a plateau. Despite the fact that you are revising, you are putting the efforts, your GT score is not like improving after a certain point. So here are some tips. Firstly, complete your entire revision. Like after completing your first reading, try to do a complete revision of your entire first reading, because there's no point if you do not revise at once. Even though while doing your revision, your score will not increase. For example, the subjects you have revised recently, you will be able to score better in those subjects compared to the subject which you revised a long time ago. But like, don't get demotivated, even though the result is not directly visible. But the effort you are putting while revision, it's definitely adding up to that. And once you reach that threshold, your scores will improve drastically. So I was also stuck in the margin of 120 to 130 questions, like even after completing my complete syllabus. And when I was revising, it was not improving. So once I completed my second revision, like my score drastically improved and it was like above 140 or around 140. So once you do your first revision, like do not do multiple revisions blindly. So what I mean by that is, do not try to revise your entire notes again and again, because firstly it will take a lot of time and most of you will not be able to do your second revision or third revision properly or completely. Like even if you can do your second revision, but you will not be able to do your third revision if you are trying to complete entire syllabus. So make sure, like, try having multiple revision on high yield topics. For example, your one revision can be based on PYQs, where you will solve all the PYQ and you will analyze all the PYQs and related topic. And then your second revision could be based on your 20th notebook, DVT or BTR, whichever you are choosing. And one more revision you can have based on your GTs, where you will analyze all the mistakes you have made along your GT journey, and which are the topics which you need to put work on, which are the topics which you need to read. Having these three quick revisions is much more important than having a complete revision or having a complete second revision, because an exam like NEET PG, it is very important to master the important topics rather than being the jacks of all topics. And once you do these quick revisions one after another, your GT score will definitely increase. So like in most of the question, we are generally stuck between the two options. So generally you will have an idea, because you already have done your first revision, you have read your notes, so you will definitely have an idea about the topic. So the only way you can get a command over choosing the right one in those confusing two options is by reading again and again, and which is not possible if you try to read completely. So make sure to revise these important subjects. So make sure to revise these important topics from these three rapid form of revisions. So another important point is, while doing revision of high yield topics, you must avoid FOMO. There will be questions which will come outside these topics in your GTs, and you will feel like, यार ये तो मैंने पढ़ा ही नहीं और ये GT में आ गया, क्या पता मेन एग्जाम में भी आ जाएगा. Do not do that, because in GTs they include all sorts of topics, because they are preparing a common GT for each and every candidate. So a candidate targeting for AIR 1 or a candidate targeting for a decent rank or a decent branch or the branch of their choice, so they have a common GT. So if you are not someone who is targeting for a very top rank, do not waste a lot of time in reading those topics which have a very rare possibility or very less possibility of coming in exam, just to improve your GT scores. So because when you will try to read each and everything, you might improve your GT score. So eventually you might not get such good score in your final exam, because the time is very limited. Again, I'm not talking about someone who has done 2-3 revisions of their entire syllabus. That's a completely different subject. But if you are someone who has not completed multiple revision, who is not confident that they will be able to finish second revision if they try reading the entire notes, then approach like this. Even if you might not get very good score in your GT, but your final score will definitely be higher than your maximum GT score, because you have given importance and you have read multiple times the important topics. So the maximum number of questions which I got correct in my GT was 143, while in my final NEET PG exam I got 153 questions correct. So if you are someone who is already doing your revision based on high topics, so do not get distracted due to FOMO and rather believe in your preparation. And if even after completing your revision, if you are not getting good GT scores, that does not mean that no, you will not be able to score high in your final exam, because it also depends on the fact that from which platform you prepared. So most of us prepare from various different platforms. Like we generally opt for subjects and teachers rather than a platform. So when we prepare from multiple platforms and we choose to give GT on a certain platform, definitely we are not going to get very high percentile, because the people who have based their entire preparation from that platform are likely to get more marks, but which do not happen in final exam. So even if you are not getting good score in your GTs, like do not let it affect your confidence. As a learning, just use it for learning purpose, because I know a lot of people who have like prepared from GTs rather than using it as a test or using it for evaluation. There are many people who have prepared from GT itself. Even after doing multiple revision, even after revising important topics, there is no point of taking stress even if you are not getting good GT score, because revision and getting a certain amount of questions correct is one part of preparation. The second part is your confidence, your state of mind. So if you are calm, if you are confident, you are likely to score very high, because that will automatically help you to reduce your silly mistakes a lot. Sometimes what happens is we are in so much panic that even if the examiner has asked a simple question, we tend to overthink, यार इतना simple कैसे हो सकता है, maybe मैं ही कुछ गलत सोच रहा हूँ, and we tend to overthink and mark that very simple question incorrect. Wish you all the very best for your upcoming exam. If you like my video, do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching my video.